What's up guys, it's your boy, still needs an intro, and today we've got more upgrades for the Magnum. But in order to see why we got to this point, we have to go back to this time last year to show why you should care about a guy doing a thing to a 15-year-old station wagon to drill into your head, you get what you pay for. In October 2021, I was faced with a major dilemma in the middle of filming this video. Now, as an automotive YouTuber, it's important that I never show the struggles of working on cars, and just the key points to make a tutorial as seamless and easy to follow as possible. But, with my car 3 feet in the air, on a lift with no rear wheels or shocks, God thought this was the perfect time to tell me that the pretty new Coney Orange shocks I just waited weeks on weren't actually going to fit on my car. The shocks were too narrow, too short, and didn't even come with the necessary hardware for installation. Frustrated, I borrowed a vehicle and made my way to the nearest O'Reilly's. While there, I did the thing that all of us are guilty of at some point in our life. Do I get the cheap Monroe OE brand shocks, or bite the bullet and buy the super nice Bilstein performance shocks they just so happen to have in stock? Obviously, I chose the former. Less than a full year later, the rear shocks were blown and my car was scraping if I looked at a pothole too hard. Once again, I mosey over to the nearest O'Reilly's and special order the Bilstein shocks I should have gotten in the first place. Now, with the new shocks in stock, I picked them up and began filming the video you see today. I've made videos about this in the past, but for some reason I need to constantly remind myself to buy quality products and for you to smash like and subscribe. As of this video, I'm officially declaring a subscriber war against my college, Wichita State University. Now the only problem with this subscriber war is, if they find out about it, I will lose. Now with the rear shocks off and the car safely in the air, we take off the bottom 15mm bolt held in place by an 18mm nut and the two 9/16 bolts holding in the top. The cool part about having blown shocks on your vehicle is once you have the hardware out, then you can just collapse and pull them out of place. Now with the new shocks, you have 3 options of putting them in. A, you can keep on the band and put in the top bolts, then cut the strap and push it into the proper place. I did not do this because I wanted to get this shot. B, you can cut the strap, as I did, and try to muscle in an item that's designed to hold a few hundred pounds into place, as you see me struggling to do here. Or C, do the smart thing my friend Archimedes taught me, and just use leverage to push it into place. Once your nice new shocks are in place, snug down all the bolts and nuts correctly, disregarding torque specs and going solely off of ugga-duggas. Put the wheels back on, lower the car back to the ground, and snug down all your lug nuts. Now obviously it does need to settle a little bit, and it'll do that as I drive, but this right here is much better than this and rubbing on the sidewalls like it was. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to drop a like and share it with your friends. If you consider subscribing, click over here. If you want to see what YouTube recommends you watch next, click over here. And as always, I look forward to seeing you guys next time. And don't forget that we are trying to beat Wichita State University.